Popular rapper Guzman of Mbogi Genje music group associated with guns and crime was almost lynched by a mob in Kayole after he was accused of theft. The angry mob ganged up against the rapper for reportedly stealing a motorbike. It was alleged that Guzman and Smardy, another member of the Mbogi Genje group, stole the motorbike. In the video, the angry mob is seen viciously attacking or defending Guzman and alleging that the bike was stolen by his fellow group member, Smardy. Leave Guzman alone. The bike is with Smardy. Guzman has been getting an haircut the whole day, the lady pleads with the mob. Guzman was whisked away as the mob bayed for his blood. As we delve into the complexities of the recent events involving Mbogi Genje, we understand the broader concern regarding motorcycle theft prevalent in our communities. Toward the conclusion of this video, we are committed to providing practical solutions and tips to help motorcycle owners safeguard their valuable assets. By sharing insights on preventive measures and security practices, our aim is to empower you, our viewers, with valuable information that can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim to bike theft. Stay tuned until the end, where we will share actionable advice on securing your motorcycle and deterring potential thieves. Mbogi Genje is a popular music group from Eastlands, and their music is associated with guns and crime. Later on, Mbogi Genje members Smardy Ting and Guzman have came out to defend themselves after their accusation, stating the owner left their motorcycle unattended while following Smardy to his friend's house. He later found the bike gone and tried to look for someone to blame. Smardy claimed that jealousy made them an easy target, just because they are flourishing artists and someone wanted to spoil their reputation and end their career. According to the musician, the owner was quick to blame them without any evidence, and even after reporting the matter to the police, they still used violence to attack them instead of waiting for investigation. He added that the false claims and the attempt to hurt their image won't work, and their pride will remain intact. According to undercover police Saga Punisher, the Mbogi Genje members found themselves in trouble with the public after they were accused of stealing the motorbike. One of the suspects was cornered, and after a thorough beating, he revealed where the bike was, and they were later taken to Kayole police station, where they were released on bond. He added that the musicians should be vetted, since some team members have a long history with the police. Nonetheless, a follow-up interview by Truth Watchdog, the self-proclaimed messiah of the defeated, progressed otherwise. Abello, a Boda rider whose motorcycle was stolen on the 1st of December, says that on that day Smardy of Mbogi Genje called him at around 2 p.m, requesting him to come pick him up. He obliged and proceeded to meet him at Harambee, where he found Smardy drinking, who then requested to be taken to Kamaraka Estate. When they got to the estate, they requested entry, but were denied by the watchman because the individual they were looking for was not around. Smardy then requested Abello to take him back to Harambee, where upon arrival asked Abello to wait for him a minute, as he disappeared into an apartment. After waiting for a few minutes, he was approached by Guzman, another Mbogi Genje artist, who said greeted Abello and checked out the motorcycle. Immediately a guy appeared from where Smardy had disappeared into, came straight to Abello, and told him Smardy was requesting his presence. Abello obliged and followed to where Smardy was, mainly because he had not been paid. He found Smardy, who pretended to charge his phone. Smardy requested him to wait till his phone charged. They waited for about 20 minutes, but on coming out the motorcycle was not there. It was missing. Abello went into shock after realizing that his life savings and only source of income had been robbed from him. Abello proceeds to narrate how he is dealing with post-traumatic stress. He states every day he is depressed, especially in the morning when he wakes up and sees the keys to his motorcycle. He sheds tears as he remembers how he had spent a fortune pimping his motorcycle. In the midst of his tears, his brother comforts him. Abello's brother proceeds to explain that Mbogi Genje artists are taking advantage of their young fans to steal from them. After these, they hide behind their fame. Abello's brother proceeds to say Mbogi Genje approaches their young fans with the promise they will use their motorcycle as a prop in their music video. Hence the motorcycle will be famous and make more customers. This forms the first part of their robbery. They then lure their unsuspecting fan to a location where they then steal from them. Hey everyone, before we dive deeper into this intense story, I want to take a quick moment to ask for your support. If you're enjoying the content and want to stay updated on the latest stories, investigations, and updates, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click on the notification bell so you never miss out when we drop new videos. We're working hard to bring you engaging and informative content, and your subscription goes a long way in supporting us. And hey, if you have any thoughts on the situation we're discussing or any suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. Alright, let's get back to the story. Abello's brother calls on the cancel culture on Mbogi Genje's music. He states that everyone should stop watching their music and attending their shows until they give back Abello's livelihood. He says because they are big artists, they should address this issue, or he, with the backing of the local youth group, will start demonstrations, especially in Mbogi Genje shows. Abello's elder brother proceeds to say they are not on any platform, hence there is no need for them to chase clout, and the truth is the motorcycle was stolen. He says that in the clip on Mbogi Genje's lynching, Guzman's wife says Smardy is the one who knows where the motorcycle is. Upon confronting Smardy, he ran directly to the police station, where they say he is being protected because of Mony Uli Patch Kamawangitho. The complainants say they were happy he was at the police station, because then their predicaments would be solved. However, upon arriving at Buraburu police station, they were told the matter was referred to another police station, where they couldn't find any officer with the case. He says one of the officers told them that the young men they had brought there would not sleep in the cell that night, and the case would go nowhere. Abello states that Guzman's mother called him and told him that he would buy a motorcycle if the one he lost were not found. Abello and his crew threatened to visit a local witch doctor, who would send bees to go and sting them. He says it has been a month he has not gotten any other job. A local lady who serves Abello and his colleagues food said that she has been watching Abello and his brother save the little money they could get. They work tirelessly without sleep so as to buy a motorcycle for business. She stated it is so sad other men who have been sleeping would just come and steal it from them. She went on to say she would go to the witch doctor and give Smardy and his friends cow hoofs for hands and legs. After the incident, Mbogi Genje went online, stating that it was part of a music shoot they were doing for their new song. They went on to ask their fans to stay calm, everything was alright. On the other hand, on the said date, Abello states after his motorcycle was stolen, he called the tracker company, who confirmed the tracker had been disabled. He then called the local youth leader and explained his predicaments. When his fellow youths had this, they got angry and walked from Kayol to Umoha estate, looking for Mbogi Genje. After chatting on the phone with Smarty Tings, he told them where he was. When he arrived at the junction and saw Abello, he pretended to walk towards him and ran to the police station. They followed him there. That's when he told them to find Guzman. After they find Guzman, that is when her wife confronted them, telling them Smarty Tings knows where the motorcycle is. Abello's brother interrupted, stating they were going to outsource Genge of Naoki from Mombasa to send Naoki whenever they have a show, till they beg for mercy. The Kayol South Youth Group leader came forward to state that currently in Kayol, there is no crime because of initiatives among relevant stakeholders, such as equipping youths with motorcycles and other economic activities. He went on to say if youths from other neighborhoods are allowed to commit their crime in Kayol, then they will be promoting the return of Kayol's dark days of Gaza gangs, cults, and several other smaller affiliates, all of whom had distinct mandates, but whose ultimate goal was to cause pain to innocent members of the public, and some extent has led to the loss of lives or left others with hefty bills to settle in the hospital. These in totality led to a poor state of livelihood, as economic activities were disrupted and people's sources of income were lost, as the money was used for drugs and prostitution by rowdy youths. She stated she would do anything in her power to ensure Abello gets her motorcycle back, and to make sure no youth in Kayol loses their source of livelihood through crime to youths from neighboring communities. She went on to state that they are not chasing clout, and they are not part of any online platforms, nor do they partake in any content creation. So Mbogi Genje's claims that they are chasing clout is out of context, and the only reason for coming forward is to get justice. She went on to call upon the officers protecting Smardy and Guzman to remember Abello is also a youth, especially from a volatile society like Kayoli. She continued to explain that she did not understand how individuals from a posh neighborhood such as Umoha would come to steal from a ghetto slum. She also stated she did not understand why big artists with revenue and royalties would steal from a ghetto youth who was trying to come up. She proceeded to state that Mbogi Genje should not try to set up any concerts, because they will show up with placards demonstrating. She proceeded to state that Guzman should remember that when they visited the motorcycle credits office, he was also identified as a suspect in another theft case. According to the story, The main reason Abello and the majority of Kenyan riders are unable to recover their motorcycle after they are stolen is poor and lack thereof of original trackers. The majority of trackers in Kenya are fake, they only seem to function after installation, and they don't last despite riders paying a hefty fee. We have compiled a list of the top 5 trackers and shared their links in the description, where you can purchase the original trackers, and they will be shipped right to your doorstep. At number 5, S11 Motorcycle Tracker. Its advantages include, the tracker is wireless, and therefore it can be hidden anywhere on a motorcycle. It requires no installation. The device supports voice and audio monitoring, and the device is very small, and therefore not easily discoverable. At number 4, the R12LM4G GPS Tracker. Its advantages include, the tracker can achieve a 1 point per second tracking technique. It's small and hides well in a motorbike. It's compatible with all types of motorbikes in Kenya. At number 3, the R11 Motorcycle Tracker. Its advantages include, the tracker supports driver behavior. It's small, and therefore can be hidden in the most compact places on the bike. It can work anywhere in Kenya. At number 2, the VT05's Motorcycle Tracker. The advantages include, the tracker has a bigger internal battery of 100 mAh. It is small and hides well in a motorbike. It can work anywhere in Kenya. At number 1, Set 101M Motorcycle GPS Tracker. Advantages include, the motorcycle tracker is compatible with all types of motorbikes in Kenya. It's small, and therefore hides well in the motorbike. It can work anywhere in Kenya. It works with a tracking app. The links to the trackers are in the description below. Please subscribe to support our channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell.